Hello everyone and welcome back to Cooking with Frenchy, cooking and baking made easy. I hope you had a wonderful week this week and you had a good time and hopefully you practiced that mayonnaise recipe I did last week. Nevertheless, if you haven't, it's not a problem. Today I'm going to show you how to do one of my best potato salad. Why I call it the best? Just because I love it personally. Inspired from the German potato salad, I give it a little bit of a twist, and with that mayonnaise dressing, it's just amazing. So let's get ready. Let's get cooking a storm in your kitchen. Hello everybody and welcome back to Cooking with Frenchy, and today is my potato salad. Here we have beautiful fresh ingredients just for you. First of all, start your potato in cold water. It is so important for them to not turn into a mash. Do the same with your eggs. My organization or workflow planning do so that I cook my potato first, bring it to a boil, bring my eggs first as well to a boil, and those one are both cooking. Once my eggs are cooked, I drain them straight away, and as you will see, I put them in cold water. Nice little cold water and a few ice cubes just to really cool it down quickly and stop the cooking process. This is very important if you don't want your eggs to have that black ring around the yolk. Bring my potato to boil, cool down my eggs, and all this can be done at the same time. Like this, you're not wasting your time, you are organized. That's part of what we call the mise en place. Check the biggest potato you find to see if it's cooked. If it holds for 2 or 3 seconds and just drop from the knife, just did, it is cooked. Same as the eggs, just drain them. Be careful, don't splash yourself or don't burn yourself with the steam. Once you drain them, like the eggs, just put them in the cold water and cool it down for about 10 to 15 minutes. Bit more ice into it. Drain them. This can be done the night before, 24 hours in advance if you need to. In terms of organization, you can cook your potato and your eggs, for example, today, and ready for your salad tomorrow if you're short on time. In the frying pan, just a little bit of butter, not too much. You know the French love that butter, and as I often say, there is no pleasure without butter. Let it melt and let it sing. That little sound you hear from the butter tells you that it's nearly ready to cook, and that's what I call my singing butter. Put your smoky bacon into it. Don't have to have smoky bacon, just bacon. You could just use diced ham. As I wrote on the recipe on my website, you can also have pancetta and cook it a little bit. However, pancetta when you cook seems to be a little bit drier and a bit chewy. So here the smoky bacon is for the flavor. If you don't like bacon, you don't like ham, you just can home it. Listen to that crispy. After 2 minutes, so 2 to 3 minutes, turn them upside down and cook for another 2 or 3 minutes. I hope you could smell this. As it cooks, it will reduce, the fat goes out, and therefore we have a nice caramelized bacon. Now it's time, whilst everything's cooling down, to chop your tomato. So take off the core, be careful to not cut yourself, be gentle with the core. And we're just going to dice this tomato, just like so, about a centimeter square, roughly. It's not a precision cut, it's just a rough cut as you decide to cut your tomatoes. Again, take that core off. It doesn't look good on the salad, and it doesn't feel right when you eat it. It's a bit hard. You see here how I'm using my thumb and my knife. I really put my blade of the knife against one of my finger, again the knuckle of the finger, just to secure the item. I will show you that again, just here with a gherkin. This is how you can have a regular cut. This is how you can make sure you're not cutting yourself. Just always having the knuckle and the blade with that little claw grip. Here we are, the blades against the main knuckle, and slice it. Keep cutting all your gherkin. Add a bit of a fresh parsley. Here I'm just putting up as a bundle, as close as possible, and I'm going to roughly chop it. Fresh parsley is full of iron, it's good for you, gives a nice fresh flavor, brings some color to your salad. And again, that blade is against the knuckle of my hands, or my fingers I should say, and I chop chop chop. You don't need to spend too long on this. 15-20 seconds, done. Just put it into the bowl with the other ingredients, and we can move on to the eggs. Once your eggs are cold, of course take off the shell. And here I'm doing just few eggs right now. So the recipe I wrote on the website is for 10 people, so I count about an egg per person. And about 100 grams of potatoes per person. I used all up about 5 tomatoes, 10 gherkin. This is a bundle of parsley. Use about 400 grams of bacon. And here the same as the potato. Lovely cooked, just perfect, not overcooked, not undercooked. Make sure you check your potatoes if they cook properly. Nothing more disgusting than just having a raw, crunchy potato when you have a salad. It's cold and you just want to spit it out. I generally cut my potatoes in quarter, but if they are too big, just cut them a little bit more. Line up the bacon and just slice it roughly. This potato salad can be made 24 hours in advance. It's not a problem. Here, if you saw my video about the mayonnaise, my zingy mayonnaise, that's what I use for my potato dressing. It's a beautiful recipe. You should give it a try. Definitely. I'll put the link at the end of this video if you want to. Otherwise, check it out on cookingwithfrenchy.com. Just bind your ingredients with the mayonnaise, stir it, give it a bit of a lift, and you see all the ingredients comes up. Nice and easy. Prepare your nice tray or dish, up to you. I add few little bits of green leaves here and there just for presentation and decoration. And I speed up the camera effect just to make sure that you're still here watching with me and not too bored. A few green leaves around, potato salad in the middle. Just like so, very nice and easy. Looks very, very fresh. It is very, very fresh. It's very nice to go with any kind of dishes, as I mentioned before. For presentation, just add few little cherry tomato if you wish to. Just like this, very simple presentation. Bit of parsley here and there. And voila! Your potato salad is ready to be served. If you're not serving it straight away, just put a bit of glad wrap on top of it. Keep it in the fridge. Enjoy. Bon appetit, everyone. Make sure you subscribe, press that little button, change your bell setting, and under the recipe, under the video, you will find the description with a full printable recipe, a link to my website to get all the other recipes you wish to have, and also a little links of the utensil I'm using for that recipe. So, what's cooking good looking? I couldn't help myself. Did you try to cook that potato salad? I hope you try this week or this weekend. Make sure you have it ready for your summer barbecue or just as a side dish with your friend. It goes well with meat, it goes well with fish, it just goes well as it is. So please enjoy. Let me know what you think, leave me some comments, and I'll chat to you later. Have a good week.